Yeah, what's going on, my people? You got your boys in the house again. Just Talk Show, JTS. Yeah, we back. How everybody doing tonight, fellas? Y'all already know we got an interesting topic to talk about. What's going on with y'all, man? Everybody good?
Yep, we in the house. TBM Ziggy Maurice, check me out.
Yo, just talk Esquire in the house. Got you another episode here. Hope you're ready for this information.
Yo, what it do, man? It's Molly Mall, man. West Side Finance, man. Jacktown in the building, man. Come get this work.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Just talk AJ. We in the building.
Yeah, already. Westside Jacktown in the building, all us, bro. Yeah, man, we got this interesting topic we wanted to discuss tonight, man. You know, we got these cruise ships cruising all over the sea or whatever, all over the ocean and stuff, and they coming back with these viruses, man. Y'all think it's a new pandemic finna pop off, or what y'all think? What y'all think about this one, bro?
At some point, I feel like they gonna have to contain it and do better with sanitation wise because man, that is crazy, man. If another pandemic jump out, it's got to be some um, dealing with the government. You ask me, because every time something happen, they try to shift the focus on that and have us thinking something going on over here when the real plan is over here. So I mean, I think it's crazy, but I'm gonna piggyback off somebody else.
Yeah, I think if we pronounce it, we got our guy CJ here. I'm gonna let him go next, man, if he ready. But I think they pronounce it Hanta virus. That was one of them, and then I think it's another strand that's coming through. And then to me, it's a little strange that we getting these strands of viruses just popping up all of a sudden. What say you, CJ?
Yo. Yes, I was just gonna say, man, this haplovirus, man, it's people haven't done their research on this, man. This is something that where a rat would have feces or urine, and then you would come in contact with that. And this is not something that's common for it to spread from a rodent to a human. So this it's got two components to it. It's not just one component. So it's rat feces or urine somewhere, and then now it's being not only transmitted from the rodents, it's transmitting over to the humans now, which is an issue. So it has to do with what Just Talk Ziggy said. It has to do with sanitation issues. You know, if you remove things that are in place like sterilization. People that have ever been in like a military prison or anything like that, if it's not sanitary, everybody's gonna be sick. So that's the first thing you have to combat, and that's how you know that this is something that could have been prevented. And again, we have to go back and say, hey, why did you remove these regulations if they were already in place? Well, it's a money builder. It's a threat thing. You can put people at fear at any second, saying there's going to be another coronavirus come out where I'm on lockdown. I can't move freely. I have to basically. It's going to be a police state again. People don't want to be military or police dictating where we go and just straight here and straight there. That's what they're trying to get us to, but we haven't put the pieces together. And we'll talk about that on another episode. But it's about control. The government wants control of us, and we have to willingly give it to them. And because we haven't fully given it to them, that's why they have to create these pandemics and these viruses here to make, like Tim Ziggy said, is a magician's trick. He wants you to look left, but the real magic is going on the right. Look left with my magic wand, but the real magic is going on with to the right. So you're missing the whole magic trick. So that's all that's being put in place. I hate we only get 3 minutes, but I'll double back on this topic once everybody gets to speak. Just talk Esquire.
Hey, you spit number of facts on that one, dog. So yeah. We gonna definitely let you spit more facts on that. What say you, Mr. Molly Mall?
Yeah, man. Everything Junior was saying, it's pretty much correct. Like I said, it's a distraction. First and foremost, it's always a distraction because we don't know what the fuck Trump's got going on, whatever he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, his minions, and then whoever he got to answer to what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely looking like it could be another pandemic thing in her. And then you know what I'm saying, Trump so much of a egomaniac. You feel what I'm saying? And what he on, it could be ours just for his glory. You feel what I'm saying? He created the problem, and look what I did for you guys. I came and saved you. You know what I'm saying? So he could be on it, but it's definitely a distraction, and it could be some more bullshit coming with the pandemic and blah blah blah.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. That's a good point because, like you said, he could be like he trying to be the savior. You know what I'm saying? To win the people over again, like you said. Because I feel like he trying to run again when you can only run 2 terms. They probably changed the law to where, hey, you never know what's going on. It's another trick going on somewhere.
Yeah, they definitely got some conspiracies out there that said he's gonna go for a third term, and they got these books out here called Baron Trump and all that, saying that he's a time traveler. There's a lot of stuff out of there, a lot of conspiracies, I'll say. But as we know these days, man, conspiracies mostly are true. Cause shit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never let them forget they eating babies, man. We ain't gonna never let them motherfuckers forget that. But what's up, AJ? Just talk AJ.
What's going on, fellas? It's just talk AJ, and on this topic about this thing that's going around. I believe that that is definitely a setup. It's definitely the people definitely put it in place. The powers that be definitely put it in place to have some sort of control. To piggyback on what Esquire said, because this is the U.S. of A, United States of America. We're talking about here, the greatest country that have ever, been a country. With that being said, they have never been bullied or necessarily to a degree let anything happen that they didn't want to happen. I think they want this to happen to piggyback on what everybody else saying to, have some sort of control and, do, all this witchcraft and everything going on, have the frequencies up, some frequencies down, some high, some low, some in the middle, to have everybody's emotions sway everywhere so they can, throw off balance and have you off balance, just how AJ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, just kind of, man, piggyback off everybody real quick, man. You guys came up with some great points about, how they could be, kind of setting up, everybody to look one way when something else is going on, and everything is about control, because like they say, it's a man behind the man behind the man, you know what I'm saying? And these are the people that I try to frequently speak about, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want to let them know we see y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever Trump is turned to, look like he fucking turning to Israel these days, you know what I'm saying? Like they his bosses these days. But anyway, after that war over with, then what we're gonna do for the country, you know what I'm saying? We spend a lot of resources, we doing a lot of things over there. But I guess that's kind of what they kind of turning the page to is like, hey, we release a virus on their ass, then they'll stop looking at that war. They'll stop doing this. They'll stop saying Israel bad. They'll stop saying that they committing genocide over there. Could be why they trying to make you look left or look right or whatever way they want to make you look. But so so I say this, man. If you just look at it on the surface level for a minute, hey, a virus got out of there, like my brother Esquire said. Sanitary rats and whatever else that made this virus hit the street, you know what I'm saying? If you're in these confined spaces in military barracks, jails, any of these places, ships, any of these places like this, you gotta be clean. You gotta wash your hands. You gotta shit. These days, you damn near need to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody need to make sure that they being clean. Like the crew, the ship. The ship crew and all these people that janitorize these places, that clean up, that do their job. Everybody need to be having pride in that, especially these days, man, because it's, when you got shit like that going around where you got a strand of another strand and another strand coming, we need to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
yeah, go
I
ahead.
want that's another reason why I'm gonna tell you why when I go to a restaurant, this the honest to God truth, I don't even use the silverware because they don't use Clorox, bro. That sanitizer that they use, if you go into a back of a restaurant, the way they wash dishes, they don't put no elbow grease on that thing, man. They don't put no Clorox in that water. They just drop it in a little sanitizer. They wash it off in there a couple times, and they bring it out, and the heat will dry. Going through a washing machine or something. And I don't, like I said, I don't use the silverware because looking at some people's mouths, it's like, man, I can't eat behind that person's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I order to go silverware, and I eat with that. That's a way that I do it because, like I said, I've seen milk users and you see how they grind their teeth and they green teeth and they just come up in there and they got the forks all in their mouth, you know what I'm saying, while they talking and eating and they sucking on the spoon or whatever. So, like I said, it's ways of being cleaner. They just got to come up with it. And I say use Clorox because you got to really disinfect those areas. Just this little sanitizer stuff that they use don't have enough Clorox in it.
I see you, AJ.
I just wanted to piggyback on Ziggy. Ziggy, I have just to answer your question, even though it wasn't a question, I just want to respond to you anyway. I have all the time since a while back. I always used to go knives and forks and spoons to eat anywhere out I go because of what you just stated. I never the people I take out, family girls look at me crazy. Hey, why are you doing it? Hey, they have no, I don't like it. I don't believe it's they use bleach, to clean it. I don't believe they use Clorox to clean it. They may use some sanitation solution, but it's not like you stated, Ziggy, elbow grease. Did you put your elbow in that water and get to wiping that thing with that Clorox? Just how AJ.
That's another thing. When I
Hell
was
no, they ain't do that.
in the
Go ahead,
when
CJ.
I was in the when I was in the food business, as a first job, he's exactly right. It was at Crystals, and they don't have the type of cleaning products. They just say, "Hey, squirt that in there. Hey, you don't even need to run hot water. Just hit it real quick, throw it over there, and then have it ready." And this is how you're preparing the onions for preparation to go on the burgers later, and the containers they're sitting in, and what you're dipping it out with. So they're not cleaning it the way you would clean it at home. That is exactly right. And the solution, I don't believe, is probably 99.7% against all bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens that could enter your body and cause you harm. So to say that is saying the least. We need to be more cautious about the FDA and getting these people to get more approvals because if they're not doing that, because they'll put anything in your food and tell you it's anything. I want you to start being more conscious when you go to the grocery store, looking at your food and make sure it's not lab grown meat because they're not going to say lab grown meat. They're going to say another word to try to confuse you. But please go in there and look for beef, look for real chicken. Don't look for synthesis anything. You don't want to put anything unnatural in your body because it wasn't intended to be in there in the first place. Because that's where we have all these aches and ailments now because we got all these heavy metals and things that the government has allowed to be put into our body to cause us ailment. Other countries have things that could fix some of the problems like Alzheimer's and things that, but because we don't agree with that country, we're not going to let the American people benefit from their people suffering from that disease. And that's why I'm here to put the American people first. We if should choose if that medicine needs to be over here, not the government. We're the ones suffering, they're not. So let's try to take our control back. People, it's in the vote. We have to get out here at the midterm elections and vote. Just talk Esquire.
And it definitely and to clear this all the way up and we can move to the next topic. Another thing, man, that's just like with the pharmaceutical companies, like you were saying, it's all a money making issue. They give you medicine to fix your headache, but you got side effects to it. That right there shouldn't even be on the market, period. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to get rid of one situation and you getting two or three more, that right there, the FDA should have been red flagged that and not want to sell that to the people anyway. If they can come up with a one solution that can clear that headache or clear that stomach virus or whatever you got, and that be the end of it, then it doesn't need to be sold. Period.
I'm gonna say this TMZ, and then we're gonna spin into that, give it back to MJ so he can point us in our next direction. But there is something that could do it, but it's natural and they can't charge you for it. Big Form has to be able to charge you. And if it's a root or a weed, they're called telling you it's weeds, but that's really medicine, man, that our parents and our forefathers used to treat their bodies, and they knew what they needed from the land, man. If we go back to a biblical sense, you would see in the body that the weeds and the fruits are for healing the body, man. But we've gotten away from all that. You think that's old witchcraft and folklore and all this other stuff. So if you get back to the simplicity of life, you will understand that that's all your body would need. Just talk Esquire.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. When they start giving you this petroleum based medicine, and they started to take the herbal medicine away, and so that you couldn't grow it in your yard and heal yourself, and you know what I'm saying, and all that good shit like that. That's when they started to make you sicker and give you those side effects like that. Like, you can get cancer. It messes with your liver, all kind of stuff. You just from taking their medicine. So yeah, especially them commercials with them, as they say, them motherfucking side effects, like Cat Williams say, with them motherfucking commercials, man. After I hear they say they gonna fix my leg, but they give you a whole list of shit of what could happen, what could go wrong. But anyway, man, that's been our topic on that one, man. We definitely like to hit topics like that to make sure that we let the people know, what we thinking, and y'all let us know what y'all thinking in the comments, man. Write us a comment and let us know what y'all want to input to that, because we definitely would like the input, because we can probably find out some stuff we didn't know, So but anyway, it's NBA 26, 2026, man, and we almost toward what this is. This May, we almost in June. Y'all know what go on in May and June. You know what I'm saying? It's winter time for a ring. Who y'all got, man? Because we got San Antonio and we got Minnesota still in it. San Antonio just busted some ass last night, because Wimmy came back like he was hurt. I mean, not like he's hurt, like his feelings was hurt, like he was mad that he got kicked out of the last game, and he put it on them boys. You know what I'm saying? And the other side, we got a game tonight, Detroit and Cleveland, man. What y'all thinking about that, man? Who y'all see getting towards that end, man, and taking the chip this year? I know everybody spoke about it earlier, and all of us kind of came to the consensus of San Antonio. I heard a lot of San Antonios out there. Y'all still think that?
Yeah, man, I'm rocking with San Antonio, man. I like the way women showed that aggression from being kicked out the last game because if you think about it, ain't too many. I've seen players throw elbows like that, and I don't think he intentionally threw it, but to protect that ball, you know what I'm saying? I've seen Dennis Rodman come down and grab that ball and throw elbows, and guess what? You got to get out their way. You know what I'm saying? That's my ball. You get out the way, go on and get back on defense. You know what I'm saying? So him trying to go ahead and reach in there and take the ball out of his hand, he was throwing that elbow and he caught that elbow. But going off what you're saying, I feel like the Spurs got a good chance at it, man. They got some good young guys out there, man. And Wemby is really a force to reckon with in the paint, and he can shoot threes. He real agile, and it's tough to beat that when you got a good big man and a lot of good shooters around you and some good players. I feel like it's hard to stop that. SGA gonna need more than Hardenstein and Chet Holmgren to step up if they want a chance at him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is Esquire back on the mic again. I see it just like this, man. If Cleveland can overcome, I'll see them in the finals at the East. But if Detroit is able to press through, because they came all the way back in that last round, they really surprised me. Either that or the other team laid over. One of the two. But if they can get there, I like Spider right now, and I like Cunningham Cage. I like both of them in that series. So whoever comes out on top, that's who I see going to the Eastern Conference Finals from that division, and then from the West, Wimby is the difference maker. And I'm gonna say this: if he performs, then they can beat OKC. OKC is going to do it by the team. everybody's gonna pitch in their little contributions. But if Wimby can put on that that thing that he did the other night where he had like 15 blocks and 20 rebounds and 25 points and 8 assists. If he can do a game like that, oh my God, that's like a unicorn. He'll be just taking the game completely over, man. And then San Antonio can overcome. But if not, I'll see the Thunder going back because Wimby would have to go 1 on 5, which he can do. I've seen the guy bring the ball up and take it all the way to the cup because he's so long that they don't even know he's moving that fast. So he has ball handling skills. So as long as it's not like a guard checking him, he's gonna get past Chet like TMZ is saying. Like he'll get past Hardenstein. Hardenstein has more body and he'll press him and try to push him out on the perimeter. But I still see him being too long, too much for him as well. This is Esquire.
Hey, but I'm gonna let whoever want to go. But yeah, at the same time, my guy, let's not forget about Castle and Vassell, man. Them guys is some ballers, bro. So he got help. He got help. Just talk, Ma. What's up with it, bro? You want to go on this?
Man, let me get up in there real quick. Yeah, that one man show shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, I love Wimby. I called it out when he first came to the league. I was telling my boy, I said he gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I seen that tall as he is, I seen that skill set. I knew he was gonna do the things he doing now. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying, but he ain't got enough help. So, and I love Wimby. You know what I'm saying, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that one man show shit ain't gonna help, bro. He'll have to do amazing things every game. And can you do that every game? Jordan didn't do it every single game. So that's a wrap on that. But I got SGC, I got SGA, you know what I'm saying? And OKC, bro. I got them repeating.
Bet. But now though, I do want to say, man, I think we kind of passing by the help that he do got, man. They got dude named Champagne on there too, man. His name look like Champagne, but his name's Champagne. They got Castle. Castle got them braids, and then the other dude with the braids too, that them dread looking braids. His name for sale.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I ain't sure about they bench. Maybe that's gonna be the difference, cause OKC benches, it's a hell of a bench, man. They got players on top of players on top of players, and they all 3 and D players. That's what make them like that, and they young, so they ready to run that flow, and they ready to run anybody down. But then also, like a controversy that been going out, and I'm gonna let you go, AJ. But the controversy being that they flop a lot. You know what I'm saying, and the referees call fouls for them, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that?
Yeah, that was a good one. They have been calling a lot of flops for OKC. And I want to go back and say I didn't like game 3 against OKC and the Lakers, man. They the refs really kind of disappointed me on a lot of calls. That was I get it. Sometimes they do let them play ball in the playoffs, but those calls were the calls that need to be made because they can determine how the game play out. And it messed with some of the players' emotions. I've been playing in games where I see the ref make a bad call, and I'll be like, "Come on, man!" Everybody get mad, frustrated. So now I want to come down and shoot a 3 to get us back in the game because we done lost the turnover, and you missed that 3. And now once they get the rebound and go back down and score again, now you're down 7 points, and it's hard to come back from 7 points when you trying to go out there and win and play as a team and keep your momentum going, and especially when you at home or on a away game, especially a away game. Oh my goodness, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight the crowd, you got to fight the players and the refs. I mean, that's a lose battle there.
Right, and that's why in the playoffs, home court advantage. That's when it really starts to matter. Is when you get those situations like that, because when you get a 7 game series, that's definitely home court advantage. If you get that, if it gets to game 7, and more than likely if it get to game 7, y'all almost an evenly matched team or whatever happened to get you to game 7. Whoever got home court then is a big advantage. So I agree with you, my guy. You know what I'm saying, but AJ, if you there, man, I'm gonna let you speak on the championship, man. But I tell y'all, man, I got in the end, I got I want to see San Antonio do it. I want to see OKC repeat, man. It's something about the team. Maybe they just not fun to watch. Maybe they just not aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that they hoop and they flopping and shit and they around there just flying. They flying on defense. On defense they cool, but just like everybody else, they foul too. So I just want to see it evenly matched and then see somebody with a pretty game. SGA he be all right. You know what I'm saying? He be looking good with a little step back he do and stuff like that. But he looked like he a little frail, like he could be just a little bit more skilled to me. You know what I'm saying? But he got skills. I ain't gonna say he don't. But I would like to see him. I don't know. Maybe it's not the skills. Maybe I'm just used to seeing guys like Kobe with that excellent footwork. You know what I'm saying? Feet work, footwork, however you want to call it, like Shaq say. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm used to seeing guys like that, or Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or even Stephen Curry. We're gonna even say Stephen Curry. Guys like that, professionals that know how to get open and do their thing, and it make the game look good at the same time.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I like footwork, but they didn't invented this new thing. They got two new moves that they didn't invented. That's that step back and that Euro step, and those moves are hard to defend when guys are on they pivot, or what I'm saying, when they playing D. It's kind of hard to transition to that, and having somebody like Wendell who can block them shots and do that. Like I said, he gonna have, like Esquire said too, he gonna have to do it every game. But I can see him doing it. San Antonio got a good all around team. It's on you, AJ.
Yeah, we was
OKC,
on that.
welcome
We
to
was on
Title
that, Marlon
Town.
Mom.
OKC, welcome to Title Town. OKC. I see him repeating, y'all. I mean, like y'all stated, I would love to see San Antonio get in there and get them one. Like they have been doing every decade for the last 40 decades, which is should be four, right? It's 10 years, right? Yeah. So I would love to see them get in and get one, but I don't see nobody over I don't see nobody taking it over OKC. To MJ's point where he stated about the flopping, I mean, SGA has mastered it. I mean, the skills is there, MJ. He has all the skills, but he has mastered the bait flopping to the hundredth power, and it's so effective to where you don't even notice his skills. That's how mastered he is in the bait flopping thing. I mean, he has more down pat than James Harden, if you ask me. And we all know he's all that's his whole game is flopping. It,
Was
yeah,
was.
basically was. Yeah, that's his whole game though. But I bet the fine for flopping now is what, around 2,000, 5,000. I bet if they bump that up to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, maybe even 50,000, these guys stop flopping like that, and we'll get some real, like you stated, MJ, some real skill. We'll see some real skills out there, like LeBron and Stephen Curry and Jordan and Kobe. We'll see some
Who?
real skills out there, some real, basketball skills people playing, but I see OKC repeating, guys. OKC, welcome to Title Town, Titleville. OKC, we see
And
you, baby. And I'm saying it here first, guys. I'm saying it here first. I see a three-peat at OKC. You heard it from AJ H-Town first. I see a three-peat. If they get this one here and figure out how to beat San Antonio, three-peat, guys. You heard it from me first.
for sure, for sure. And you know what I'm saying? On that same note, when we talking about OKC, who they just beat? You know what I'm saying? I need AJ. Now you know what? I need Ziggy to answer that question. Who just got beat, Ziggy? Who they just beat?
OKC,
Yeah.
man, nobody. The Raptors, they ain't nobody.
Oh, okay. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
The Raptors
That's
wasn't
what we
nobody,
doing.
man. They
Okay,
didn't
yeah,
really,
the Raptors won nobody. You're right. They did beat. Now,
but
OKC didn't play
they
the
beat the
Raptors. We
They
talking
beat.
about
I know I said they beat the
we
Lakers too.
we
So,
we talking about in the West, man. We talking about in the
all right.
West. You know what? I'm just gonna go and say it. We gotta
They
bring these
beat the
brooms
Lakers.
out, dog. We gotta bring the
Yeah,
brooms out. We gotta bring the
they beat
brooms out. It's
the.
time to bring the brooms out. You know what I'm saying? So
I
what we
mean, yeah,
talking
you know,
about?
all the ghosts got swept, you know. So yeah, I mean, when it's
Oh,
time
the
to bring them
goats,
out, it's
the
time to bring
goats,
them
the
out. You
goats. Let's not water down
know?
goat
All the ghosts got
by
swept.
putting an S on it, dog. I've been trying to tell you this. Let's
All the
not water
ghosts got
down.
swept, man.
Let's not water down goat by putting an S on it. That's all I'm saying. It's only one goat, and then okay,
All
yes,
the
it's
ghosts
a
got
different.
swept.
There's still okay. You gonna say that again? How many times? How many times you go ahead? How many times you want to say it? You
All the
want
ghosts got. Let me.
you want to keep line stepping or what? You gonna keep line stepping or what, man? Anyway, anyway, like I said, man. You matter of fact, you go ahead. Since you ready to line step, you talk, man. Tell me who he beat, man. Who got beat? What's up? Y'all don't want to say his name?
Who
I'll tell
got
you.
beat? I'm gonna tell you who got
Yeah,
beat.
when y'all hey
OKC.
look, when hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. When y'all say the Lakers, we MJ fans, we old school players and new school players never say that they like to say the Lakers. We like to say the superstar player. And that nigga name is LeBron James. No, his name LeBron, but that nigga is a bum. He done got swept 5 times. And yeah, only 4 times in real life, but he got a son on his team, so we're gonna call that a fifth sweep in the family, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cameron was all on this show talking about, oh, if Braun win the ring this year and his son on the team, that's 6 rings. So what we talking about, Jordan? So what we talking about? You know, I'm like, nigga, that's lame. So I guess it's 5 sweeps in the family. So, y'all go ahead and accept that. This nigga done got swept. And every decade he played, he got swept. Swept tight twice this decade. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like a complete hater, but I'm just kind of spitting facts.
Kind of sounded like a hater. It's okay.
Facts is facts, though. You can't hate on facts.
Yeah, this is Esquire.
Hey, but on that,
This,
hold
this
on. But
is
go ahead, Esquire.
This is Esquire, and I just wanted to bring my soliloquy to the floor. And what I wanted to say was he's also a free agent at this time. What do you guys think he'll be playing and suiting up next year? Because if he were to go to one of these teams that just one piece away and take the veterans minimum, he could make that team. He could win 2 or 3 more championships. This just
Yeah.
talk Esquire.
Yeah, Esquire. That's what I was going to lead to, Esquire. I was going to bring that same question about. I think he should get the fuck out of Los Angeles. Can I cuss on here? Oh, excuse me. He should get up out of Los Angeles. He needs to go somewhere to
Yeah,
maybe
we
Cleveland.
we long enough into the pod. Yeah, you can cuss on YouTube. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Cleveland. He need to go somewhere. He need to do something. I say that is because I feel like the job is done in Los Angeles. You did everything you can do in Los Angeles, even though all your business out there. You know, you got your family out there. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time to move on. We can't compare him to the LA greats. You know, we can't compare him to like you guys always say Kobe Bryant, James Worthy, Michael Cooper, Hakeem. It's another guy, major guy I'm missing. Point guard Magic Johnson. We can't compare
Kareem,
him to the LA
Kareem,
greats.
Kareem.
Kareem, we can't compare him to the LA greats. Is he a great? Yes. Meaning he went there and got a championship like he has done everywhere he has been. He has delivered. But I think it's time for him to move on. Where I can see him at Esquire to answer your question, I can see him in maybe Cleveland, maybe Golden State if you want a ring chase. I mean, hey, I say everybody else doing it, you know. Hey, but everybody else didn't do it, huh? But yeah, man.
Oh, they ain't have to. Hint, hint. Ain't nobody else
But
got a
yeah, I
ring
think he
chase.
should go to Cleveland and squad to answer the question, man. I think it'd be the perfect place for him. He can go over there,
I,
go to James Harden ring, and Donovan Mitchell.
I
We hope they
was.
can't
Look,
get past Detroit.
look, real quick though, real quick. I ain't gonna even check that message. I already know what it's about in the chat. Maul, you next. But I was just gonna say, you LeBron fans, y'all like to move the goalposts, man. Y'all like to just, and that's part of the problem why y'all feel like we LeBron haters is because look at what Esquire just said. Oh shit, just like Cowboy fans. Oh, when he go to another team, we finna get about 2, 3 more championships. That's just crazy. That's insanity. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Maul.
Hey man, Broom the ass. He did a horrible
Oh,
job down
Maul, you
there
there,
in LA.
man?
Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you, J Dub.
oh, okay. I thought y'all couldn't hear me. Okay, yeah, man. He did a horrible job down there in LA. You know what I'm saying? His jersey won't be. I don't think his number gonna be retired. To put in the Raptors up there with the greats, with the Kareem. You know what I'm saying? With Magic Johnson. So let's get a little bit deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? What did he really do down there in LA? I'm not impressed. And then all this him going somewhere else, him going somewhere else and getting necessarily to be the case. You know what I'm saying? He almost 50 now, so it's a wrap. He just really can just go sit down, man, instead of just padding stats and being a loser.
Oh, you would rather see him retired. So that's a great perspective on that. Mr. MJ, how would you feel about where you think Mr. LeBron James should be suiting up next year, or should he be in the booth commentating, or just working on his movies or something?
Yeah, I think that's what he need to do. He need to go work on his movies or something. But I mean, if he want to play, if his body can take it, and he ain't missing his family and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I guess he got his son with him. His wife come to the games. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's different from football because I remember Tom Brady's wife. By the time he got this age, his wife was done. You know what I'm saying? They got a divorce. So it's just like what part of your life are you willing to upgrade? You know what I'm saying? Are you just willing to give it all to basketball? You're gonna be old and can't really get on a jet ski, man. You know what I'm saying? So go have fun, man. Take it to the house. But if you want to play, I say, man, take it somewhere back like Cleveland. But if you don't go to Cleveland, go to Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way. Go all the way. Go play with Curry, cause they need some help. I don't know. Steve Kerr, he extended for 2 years. Not sure what they're gonna do with Draymond. I think since Steve Kerr there, they're gonna probably keep Draymond. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they can move some shit around to get the unrestricted free agent up and down. You know what I'm saying? That's what he want to do, and then we'll see. They still gonna have to battle Wimby, and they gonna still have to battle OKC. Just talk.
Good points. Good
Yeah,
points. I could see. I don't see him going back to any of the teams that he went back to. This'll be the third time he going back to Cleveland. I don't see that happening. If anything, I could see him going somewhere where like they need help, like you said, or acquiring John Morant or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Being that Luca kind of got hurt and that wasn't expected, he just might stay there another year because he liked Luca. And I could see that. Him trying to get Luca a ring. But at the same time, if he did go over to Golden State, that would be a good move because I know he like Curry too, and them guys there can play good together. Like you said, he could be a veteran role player and just come in off the bench and help them guys out a lot. Because with him on the court, I mean, he's a force. You got to either double team him or you got to come up with a play to try to stop what he got coming. Because then when that freight train go to the hole, usually you got to get out the way. And I was, like I said, I'm still disappointed that he fumbled the ball on that last play. But like I said, it's just one of them things where I don't know if oldness played a part or if he trying to stay in the league until Bryce come to the league. But if he do retire, I feel like he brought a good change to the game. He definitely and usually that's what most of the GOATs do. They bring a change to the game. Shaq brought it where they had to bring a new goal to the game. Jordan brought it where they had to, change up the fouls and stop sending them to the foul line so much. LeBron brought it to where they had to respect his game and you got to check him or put somebody on him because he was only 3-4 guard that was playing 1-2 position. So, I just feel like, he did bring a lot to the game. And so if he do retire, I appreciate him because it was my generation and I enjoyed some good basketball from him. But yeah, I just say if he do go to the Spurs, that'll be cheating. But if he goes somewhere like I said, where they need help, it'll be good to see them play another year or two. I'll be down for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is Esquire, and I would really like to see him do a farewell tour to the fans that have watched for 24 odd years, who've been watching since he was playing on ESPN in high school, who looked through all the hype and the Carmelos and the Wades that he's been compared to throughout his career. And I think he has exceeded any expectation anybody could have put on a high schooler coming straight out of high school, coming straight from a rural area similar to like my upbringing. I can give a shout out to the guy. He has been nothing but a father, a philanthropist. He gives back to his community. He builds schools. I don't hear allegations about him cheating on his wife out in the news every week, or him gambling, or tooting powder, or any of these other vices that some of the other celebrities might bring along. Similar to
Oh,
what
oh,
me you
oh,
similar to what we all have here in the podcast. He has a brotherhood with all his brothers that he still keeps in contact with from day ones, and that's a real thing. A lot of people can't still do this, communicate, because we've gotten so distant and so different from who the person we really were back in those days, that we don't have anything in common with those people anymore. So I just want to just say, hey, do that for the fans. Just say, hey, I'm gonna retire this year, so if we have an opportunity to attend the game, we'll still come. And this is Esquire.
yeah, yeah. That's what's up, Esquire, man. I mean, yeah, I guess I guess like I always say, being a fan of basketball connoisseur, whatever you want to call yourself. Um, yeah, you can observe. I would admit I miss a little bit of his career because I mean I seen it all, but I still missed it because it's like people started to crown him a little early. You know what I'm saying? You crowned him king, and then he went from king to the goat, and you know what I'm saying? No, first he was the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Like Anakin Skywalker, he went from that chosen one to the king, and then he went to the king to the goat. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What is he? You know what I'm saying? Is he all that, huh? He all that. Yeah, he did some things for the school. He built a school in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? He built the school in Ohio. I heard them niggas got bad grades and shit too, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? He did some good things for the community, but a lot of athletes have. If you look it up about Jordan's philanthropy, you'll see some things that he do as well. You'll see some things that all of them do. A lot of things like let's for instance like Cat Williams. He'll help people out. Just he'll give people money and don't even want no credit or no recognition. It's a lot of things that happen like that too. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to be people out. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say we ain't got to be people out here asking to give me my goddamn credit. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say that, but I take that back. We can strike that off the record. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that nigga said after he won that championship. You know what I'm saying? Give me my goddamn credit. I mean, come on, bro. You know, you gonna get your credit. Let your play and let who you are speak for itself. That's what men do. We lay our stake in the ground. We put our 10 toes down. We do what we do, and then we let the history books speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Jordan ain't never had to say that. I ain't gonna say Kareem had to have. Nobody ever said that. Oh, I'm the greatest of all time. Nobody. I ain't gonna even say Jordan. We can say anybody. But anyway, I would say this, man. I ain't trying to even go into that. I just wanted to kind of give a little story, a little background on, what I seen from the time when he started back in high school and how they had that tattoo and how they was showing him on ESPN. Hey, man, the black mama was still in the league. Stop playing with us. Hey, but we got some guys on here, man, that kind of want to run into another quick little topic, man. We got 45 minutes going into the show, man. They got these guys running around with these AP watches, man, and they ain't, I mean, I guess they the lower level AP watches, or is they the real deal? Cause they AP, they got the name, they got the label. You know what I'm saying? But if you charge $500 for them, they still AP watches. What y'all thinking, man?
Yeah. This is just talk Esquire, and it's just like any other thing that came through when me and you were coming up, MJ. Like the guy trying to sell you the gold chain at the store, or the guy that had to knock off Air Max. Guess what? It's just the newest knockoff. And to be perfectly honest, everything that's in the Louis Vuitton store, it come from China anyway, man. So all of it is knockoff. Whether you getting it out of the store, they got the bag and the label that come with it, and all that. All that stuff come from overseas, man. And they're paying little to none to produce those products. And America has set y'all up to think because I got LV on or because I got Versace on, I got money. No, the people that run the world don't wear those type of clothes. They wear simple clothes because they know that the foolish people will go out and spend all their money on $1,000 silk shirt, and then I'm only gonna wear it once because I'm rich and I gotta maintain this certain status. Are you crazy? I'm gonna wash the hell out of that shirt until I get all my money worth out of it, and then I might put it in a garage sale and ask half for it. Just talk Esquire.
I love that
Yeah,
take. I love that take.
yeah, I feel you. But I'm finna let you go, TBM City, man. But real talk, you know, I'll tell you like Lil Wayne tried to tell you. Excuse me. You know it ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? People feel like that if they got the money, man, that they're wasted. They might not feel like they wasted it, but if you're millionaire slash billionaire or whatever, you can be a thousandaire. You feel like you got it like that. You don't mind wasting it. You feel like you ain't gonna die and keep this money. Why not go ahead and splurge and spend and don't give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be doing other things like helping your community, but we splurging right now. I don't give a fuck about this. You know what I'm saying? If I got a Lambo and a Ferrari and any other thing, Bugatti, any other thing I want out of the world, if I went around the world, did almost everything I wanted to do, shit, I might spend $1,000 on a shirt. That's just saying, the mentality of a person that would do it. I ain't saying I'd do it. I'm like you, my guy. I'll be watching the shit. I might not watch it. I might look at the label and say, okay, what does the label say do? That type of shit. If I need to take it to the dry cleaner, whatever. But I'm gonna wear it again. And it might be next month, but I'm gonna motherfucking wear it again. Just talk MJ, man. Oh yeah, TMB Ziggy, man. Ziggy, what's up with it, dog? Looking at this chat, man. People in the chat.
Maul got it. Maul got it.
Okay, I see it.
Hey
Go
man,
ahead, Mom.
yeah, man. The whole thing with the whole AP thing is even making it be a deal. You know what I'm saying? People making it be a deal is these super rich ass niggas like Boosie and certain niggas who can afford, goddamn it, to spend, you know what I'm saying, the $100,000, you know what I'm saying, AP. So to them, goddamn it, they looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, now AP done, you know what I'm saying, made a combination with Swatch, you know what I'm saying, to make the AP affordable for niggas like us. You know what I'm saying? I can't spend goddamn it $100,000 on a watch. I never will. You know what I'm saying? Not at this point. So them niggas, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it like, you know what I'm saying, trying to be little AP, and then, you know what I'm saying, be little the niggas who gonna get this. A whole bunch of people like, damn, now you can get an AP. If it's $300 to $600, $300 to $600. We can get an AP, but you know what I'm saying. But to niggas that want to shit on us, they like, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna wear AP no more. What AP doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you shitting on the little man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never with. You can flex, goddamn, without shitting on little people though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So and then me personally, I like watches, but you know what I'm saying. So last time I was on, I was able to buy watches, bro. I was wearing G Shocks. I was goddamn getting the G Shock with the big face on it that looked strong. We were switching colors on it, matching it with my clothes. You know what I'm saying? It got to be in you, not on you. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that type of shit, so because you got an AP on, fuck does that mean? Because you could be a bitch ass nigga with an AP on. You just a bitch ass nigga with an AP. You know what I'm saying? So with these right here though, you know what I'm saying? From what it looking like, these right here gonna be goddamn it, they gonna be pocket watches. You know what I'm saying? With a lanyard on it or a chain on it that you can wear around your neck. And see, I ain't really feeling that as a watch.
Man, I like that take, Maul.
So I would cop one. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't with feeling that. I ain't with, you know what I'm saying, copping the AP. You know what I'm saying? I can't wear on my wrist.
Exactly. I like that, man. It's hard to rebuttal off of that because you pretty much said everything I was gonna say. Esquire too. I feel the same way, man. I'm not gonna go out here and pay no $500 for some materialistic when I could be using that money to travel or fix up my house. You know how many men out here got no houses, but they got 30 pair of shoes in their closet? That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't go around sleeping on somebody's couch my whole life when, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm gonna have to build a legacy in the family one day. Why spend this money on materialistic and make somebody else rich when I can go buy, you know what I'm saying, this little small thing to keep up with it? I mean, who need a watch for when you got a phone in your pocket? You know, the phone tell time just like the watch do. So, you know, that eliminated that. That's just like somebody walking around with a beeper now. Why would they have a pager in their pocket now? You know what I'm saying? And they got a cell phone. That's crazy. You know, so to me, all that stuff is crazy. Is brainwashing individuals to thinking that it's making them somebody. Like you said, character is made, and you got to build character. You can't just buy character. You can't put on an AP watch and say you a thug nigga now, you know, or you a hood nigga or whatever you want to call it. You know, that don't do nothing. You know, like you was saying, I'm gonna watch that shit and I'm gonna wear it again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, 100 times until I get my money's worth out of it. And once it get holes in it, then I'm gonna do something else with it. Probably use it as a trash rag or whatever I need to use it for. But like I said, you won't catch me spending money out the pocket like that when I know it's other resources that I can be investing in or putting my time to. Even if I was a millionaire, I would be putting that money into trying to get some residual income instead of a pair of pants that ain't gonna do nothing for me. That pair of pants ain't gonna feed me, or that pair of pants ain't gonna pay my bills for the month. So, with that being said, I do want to pass to somebody else because that topic right there is crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate that it got people thinking like that, and that they even feel like they can be better than the next person by dressing up or doing something. Like Miles said, bro, it's got to be in you, not what's on you.
AJ, what's up with it? Just talk, AJ.
Man, I don't know why they hating on these folks, man. Why they can't just let folks be great, man? Everybody speaking bad about AP because they making affordable watches. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get me two or three of them and be in the video like it's real. Like, yeah, look at me. Aha. Yeah, I'm stunning like my daddy. And also, you know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna go on that app. What is the app called? It's a stock app. Somebody help me out. What is the app called? Hold on, let me see. I think I have it on my phone still. It's called Ameritrade. I'm gonna go on that app and I'm gonna look for that stock, that AP stock. It starts with an S. I'm gonna look for that. And right now it's at a low number. I don't know the exact number. Help me out. Comment that if you can. It's at a low number. So before it drops and everybody go buy it and everybody go, talk about it. And but basically before the stock rises, I'm gonna put $100 up in there. And why it's at 0.002. And once it rises to 1 point or 6 point this and that, I'm gonna be up on y'all while y'all worried about what AP doing. Man, come on, man. This the problem. Everybody worried about what everybody else doing. Let them wear the watch. They trying to compete. They trying to compete with the people because they wear fake jewelry. From what the rappers say, from what people that got money now say, they had to fake it till they make it. They had to manifest. They had to put on the fake stuff and went out and grind and hustled and it turned it into the real stuff. I mean, what is we doing here? Why? Just talk, AJ.
Yeah. So whoever want to take it can take it, man.
One
I'll
one thing one thing I want to hit home. It ain't even about all the jury, man. All them guys that were out back in the 2000s. Marcus will tell you, Jacob the jeweler got popped, man. All that stuff he was selling to them rappers is fake, man. He was just taking them boys' money. And all them Asians that was selling all them diamonds, man, all that stuff is simulated, man. So all they were doing was fattening up their pockets, making the Americans people think, oh man, let's galvanize ourselves about these diamonds and gold and stuff, man. That's something that's natural for us, man, because either you were Egyptian or you were possibly a more king or something like that, man. We've been done had that. That's not nothing new to us, man. So we gotta stop pretending like there's something new and move on with your life, man.
Right.
It's more than about the image, like TMZ said, and just talk Molly said. It's not about who's putting it on. You got to have character and backbone. They not gonna look at you anyway because you a L7, you lame, my guy. You a square. So guess what? Don't even worry about it, man.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Them facts, man. It's about who you are, man. I mean, you can be a guy with no jury and no watch, no chain, and you know what I'm saying. What we doing? We pulling females. We getting job. We doing all that. We can do that without no jury on. You know what I'm saying. Whatever we need to do. Yeah, so I mean, but like y'all said, man, if if they lower the price of the watch and they want to rise their stock and they want people to buy their watch that usually can't buy their watch, ain't shit wrong with that, man. Because what's gonna happen is a lot of people gonna start buying the watches and it's gonna like what I just said and like just talk AJ said, it's gonna raise the stock up. Shit, I might need to invest. So because if everybody looking at it like that, like this is what the rich people wear. You got a lot of people that's gonna go ahead and do that. Go on buy that watch. Go on get down. So with that said, brothers, anything y'all got to say about this or any other topic? You know what
I
I'm saying?
want to
We
say
want
one
our
more thing,
hold
MJ. I
on,
want
and I was gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna let you go. We want our fans, man, and our people that's on the chat and in the pod with us, man. Put it in the comments of what y'all think about all our topics tonight, and we appreciate you being here. If you stuck with us this long, we appreciate you. Salute. Go ahead, AJ.
I want to say one more thing, man. I know you ain't paying attention, but I just want you to know anyway. Money don't unlame you niggas, man. Just because you got all this money, man, that don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? You not lame, man. You were lame before the money. You gonna be lame after the money. You know what I'm saying? If you a lame, you just lame. You don't get no hoes. If you don't attract this, you don't attract that. That's just who you are. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with you being a lame. Just be who you are. If you if you represent the LGBTQ community, that's just what you do, and that's fine with that. Nothing's wrong with it. Just stay the LGBTQ community. If money don't unlame you niggas, man. You niggas is still lame. Just tell AJ.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. But hey, money can be a facade though. And that's what they go for. It can shell me. It can make me look like I'm a nigga. I'm that nigga. It can make me look like to that female, I got that money and I'm gonna spend it on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, this has been the Just Talk Show, man. We appreciate you guys for coming out tonight. We appreciate the fans. Not the fans, the subs, the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We working on trying to get to a mill. You know what I'm saying? Right now we at 200. But all we need is for y'all to hit that sub button, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Just talk.
But man, y'all hit that. Y'all like,
Yeah,
comment,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
subscribe, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and messing with us. Let's talk Molly Mall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in, inviting us to, let us express our thoughts with y'all. And we hope we engage y'all with something y'all can take back for y'all's own personal dialogue within your little circle. This Just Talk Esquire.
And we out west side.
Hey, say y'all, make sure y'all go look at that stock,
L-I-T-I-E.
man. That Ameritrade stock, man. Make sure you go put $1 or two on that stock, cause that stock about to rise. I'm about to put 100 on that bitch. Make sure you go put some on that stock. Just how AJ like, comment, subscribe.